Give orders to George on the last round.
Look at this sensitivity to atmospheric pressure.
Add another layer on top of it.
You trust him implicitly, don't you?
He's the Pope.
Enrico the First.
2 more feet.
What the hell?
Everything is fine, Arthur. One of the neutron absorbing rods fell. Herb, move it to the other side. Now, zip out another foot. More graphite bricks. Keep them coming until I say stop. Zip out 1 more foot, George.
I can't stand this cold.
Pretend you're in a warm climate.
North Africa say with a gun in your hand to keep warm.
Should level off, right? Here. We're getting closer. More graphite and uranium oxide bricks, Wally.
When do we become scared, Professor?
Never. Did you take up hunting in the Argonne Forest, Arthur?
I found it in one of the old football lockers. Can I get you one?
Add another layer on top. At the 51st layer, the pile will be critical.
So calm, even for Enrico.
So calm for anyone under this kind of pressure.
This should do it. The graph will rise without any leveling up. Ready, everyone? George, 1 more foot. Now. The chain reaction has begun. The graph is exponential. The reaction is self-sustaining. Zip in. Lock the rod in safety position. We'll come back tomorrow morning.
To commemorate the occasion, Enrico, congratulations. We were confident of your success.
Our success, Arthur. Let's hope we got here first. And we will get there first.
Mary, get me Conant and the committee, please. 2 weeks ahead of schedule, Enrico. They'll be surprised by the news.
How much power did it produce, Professor?
1 watt. Enough to power a single flashlight.
Jim, Arthur here. The Italian navigator has just landed in the New World. Well, the Earth was not as large as he had estimated, and he arrived in the New World sooner than he expected. With the natives friendly, everyone arrived safe and happy.
Cheers.
Salute.
Hey. Enrico,
Yes, Leo.
this will go down as a black day in the history of mankind.
Professor, you unlocked the door to the atomic age.
For every answer, there is always at least 1 more question.
Chicago was no second city that winter, especially to physicists. With the door open here, everything important was heading west. Manifest destiny.
That's all for now, everyone. But remember, Princeton is a small station, so it'll seem suspicious if we all buy tickets to New Mexico, okay?
Okay, partner.
One way to Dallas, please.
One way to Denver, please.
One way to St. Louis, please.
With everybody buying tickets to somewhere else,
Round trip to Knoxville, Tennessee, please.
I figured it wouldn't be suspicious if I just went down to Princeton Depot and simply purchased.
One way to Kansas City, please. One way to Tulsa, please.
2 tickets to Albuquerque, please. One way.
Albuquerque.
Albuquerque.
New Mexico?
New Mexico.
So all this stuff is for you.
Christmas presents.
In March.
Passover.
Uh-huh.
Round trip to Yakima, Washington, please.
My first trip west of Chicago.
Mine too. Hey, listen to this. The Los Alamos Ranch School is located near the largest extinct volcano in the entire world. Countless volcanic explosions blasting the Earth's epicenter high into the prehistoric sky. Such a tumultuous past makes this an ideal place for geologists to unearth the secrets of nature. It is our philosophy that the adolescent period is the crucial one in the life of a boy. If he has every opportunity to build up his health in the most safe and scientific manner, he is not likely to suffer breakdown later.
Safe?
Scientific?
Breakdown? You think they anticipated us?
There's more. The Los Alamos Ranch School is a place where boys become men.
I'll, see you next weekend.
We could cook steaks.
You think the doctors would let you leave?
No, at the sanitarium. A backyard barbecue on Route 66.
Surely you're joking, Mrs. Feynman.
We could pretend we're a normal married couple.
You expect me to have a barbecue outside a sanitarium while everybody in downtown Albuquerque stares at me.
Dope. What do you care what other people think?
Time to go. Kiss?
Sure. Someday I'll be better.
Hey! Hey!
Is it always this dusty?
Well, beautiful. I was afraid of nosebleeds in this altitude.
Welcome to Shangri-La, gentlemen.
Bob, I thought we were supposed to call it Site Y.
We've waited for this day a mighty long time, fellas. I thought we should get started with an introductory conference to review both the progress made so far and the challenges that lie ahead. We're all disappointed. Lab construction's a little bit behind schedule, but some equipment is already on its way in boxcars.
Is anything ready to use?
There's this and this. Now, let me introduce. Oh, Enrico! I wasn't sure you'd arrive in time.
Trains. American trains.
Bob, look who's here.
Gentlemen, before turning to the hard science, General Leslie Groves would like to say a few words.
Welcome to Los Alamos, men. We've got an important job to do here, and I want to impress each and every one of you with just how interdependent we are. That's why we must be vigilant, every day in every way, about what we say and who we say it to. Now, just to help with security measures, the perimeter is being strung with barbed wire.
To keep strangers out or us in.
Both. Furthermore, because of the grave importance and sensitivity of your work, I'm sure you'll understand why your mail will be censored,
You can't censor civilians.
which is why you'll have to agree to it. You'll be restricted to the Mesa, except for one visit to Santa Fe per month.
But we...
Oh, General.
Unless special arrangements have been made. I also want you to start using code. Physicists will be called fizzlers. Chemists are stinkers. Top means atom, and topic means anyone?
Atomic.
Very good. Boat means bomb, and the topic boat means
Atomic bomb.
Right again. An igloo of urchin is an isotope of uranium, and igloo fashion means
Uranium fission.
you boys are sharp. Plutonium will be referred to as copper, and uranium-235 will be referred to as magnesium, or 10... No? No, not because you're professors. 2 + 3 + 5 = 10, and is the first syllable of uranium. Tenure.
This ought to give fits to the Nazi code breakers.
Some of you also get code names. Enrico Fermi,
Present.
Eugene Farmer, Arthur Compton,
He's in Chicago with Solar.
which is precisely where Solar will be staying. Hans Beef,
Beta.
the Hank Barker. Claus Fuchs,
Klaus Fuchs.
Ken Fox,
Hey, Groves,
General Groves.
who's the army gonna fool? Illiterates or the deaf and dumb?
Who are you?
Bob Wilson,
Dick.
Richard Feynman.
Richard Feynman. Richard. So important, Richard. We'll just call you Dick. That's it for today, gentlemen. Now that I'm leaving, you guys can all get to calling each other stinkers and fizzlers.
His bark's worse than his bite. Really, it is. He can listen to reason. I got him to change his mind about putting us all in uniform. And another thing. The government wanted us to keep all information compartmentalized, which would have meant keeping secrets from one another. I convinced them it would slow us down, make it less likely we get there first. We need to share our ideas, our theories, and our imaginations. Wives and parents, however, cannot be told the true purpose of our work.
Which is precisely what, O finest Fizzler.
A practical military weapon that releases energy in a fast neutron chain reaction. It should be small and light enough to be carried in an airplane. Since the yield of TNT is 3.6 times 10 to the 16th ergs per ton, we can calculate that a bomb, or let's call it a gadget, shall we? 1 kilogram uranium or magnesium gadget should yield the equivalent of 20,000 tons of TNT.
How much damage will it do?
Depends on its efficiency and energy release, Bob. So the aim is to get as much energy as physically
How much damage?
Severe pathological effect.